What's it mean for you guys to get the chance to come back home and open the state tournament here instead of having to travel?
I think it means a lot to our team and our program. We worked hard. We did what we needed to do to earn it, and hopefully it's going to prove to be beneficial. We'll have a good home crowd here to support the season that we've had, and regardless win or lose, I think it'll be a good outcome.
Steady mix of underclassmen and seniors contributing at different key points of the season. How do you think that affects you guys going into a situation like tomorrow night?
Experience and energy. I think those are two things that we hold dear to our hearts, and I think that we'll be successful with both of those things.
And this freshman class has been part of that, part of those people that have come up huge for you at different times. Do you see any pressure on them or any nerves out of them going into tomorrow night?
I think they all have nerves. I think that they don't show it as much as they probably could, and I think they'll come out on top if they play like they've been playing. The freshmen have stepped up and done the job all year, and they just like to play and have a good time. So, pressure's pressure, but once it boils down to it, it's softball, and it's always going to be fun, win or lose.
Steady defensive effort and pitching effort throughout the playoffs. What's it going to take for you guys to continue that tomorrow?
Well, Courtney's been consistent for us all year. Odds are she's probably going to pitch the bulk of the ball game as long as she doesn't get into trouble early. I expect her to keep us in there, and as long as we're making the plays defensively and contributing offensively and tacking on a few runs, I think we'll be just fine.
First time for the program since 2006 getting to this point in the season. What would it mean for you guys and for the community if you could get onto the semifinal and possibly win this state championship?
Well, anytime that you do something like that, I think it's big. Obviously our program is a growing program. It's had a couple big years in the past, but as far as consistency, I think it would be a very big benefit. A lot of people are watching, so the more people watching, I think the better it is for the future.
And in particular, what do you think this would mean to the senior class?
Well, the seniors, they've been through thick and thin together. They've been on the losing end of it. They've gradually improved over the course of the last few years, and becoming district champions last year and region champions this year. I think that it's icing on the cake. I think they've already accomplished a lot, and anything additional that we can do to tack on their resume, I think would be very beneficial to them.
And what's it mean for you guys to be at this point in the season? I understand it's the first time in program history since 2006 that you've been this far.
It means a lot because not many other teams get the opportunity to go as far as we have.
And you've made quite a difference, been a steady contributor on the infield and at the plate for this team this season. Are you feeling any pressure going into the state tournament to try to keep that up?
It is a lot of pressure, but it's not like that bad because I know everyone else is under pressure as much as I am.
And what would it mean for this team to go into the semifinals and possibly win the state championship?
It'd mean a lot for everyone, I think, especially the seniors.
And along that note, what would it mean for this community as well?
I think it'd have like a higher, people would look up to Dan River more than they do.
And you guys overall have had a pretty steady mix of seniors and underclassmen producing at different times. How do you think that helps you going into a game in a setting like tomorrow night?
I think it helps you learn that you can work with any age and you can work together as a team.
How much do you guys know about this Northumberland team at this point?
I really don't know anything. I just know that they're a second seed where we're a first. So I guess we have a little bit of an advantage, but anybody at this level is going to be good.
And you talked a little bit about an advantage. How much does it help you guys, or how does it affect you playing here at home?
We know our field. Our field's like, it's a hard field, and it's not like other people's fields. So we know how to play on it. So I guess we have an advantage. We always hit better and play better here.
And little bit of an outburst there at the end of the game Friday. What's it going to take for you guys to have kind of the same results but earlier in the game this time?
It's a hard one. I guess just have more motivation and more heart from the beginning. Sometimes it takes like the fourth inning until we get heart. That's how we really want it.
And Courtney's been pretty steady throughout the playoffs. What are you expecting from her tomorrow?
I think if she keeps up what she's doing, it'll be good.
And first trip to states, I understand, since 2006. What's it mean for you guys to be at this point in the season?
Think it's a big deal because that's 7 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a long time. We like to turn the program around, you know.
And what would it mean to move on to the semifinal round and then possibly win the state championship?
I've wanted that since 8th grade. Like, we've always been told we were going to win, and then like last year I kind of was like, I don't really see it. And now that we're so close, I just think it'd be a really big deal. It would mean a lot.
And kind of on that note, what would it mean for this senior class in particular?
I just think we've been together since 10 and under, and we've always been told we're going to like make a difference in this program. And this year, our senior year was going to be a big deal, and it has been. I think it'd be like a really big deal to win the states. And you mentioned you guys have been told you'll make a difference. How does it feel to see that finally coming to fruition this season? It feels good because I know we've always wanted that, and for it to finally happen is a really big deal to us.
Going through a competitive district and then a very tough region, how much momentum do you think carries over from that region championship win?
You know, I think the momentum that we've got coming into this game is going to be very beneficial. We've talked about what we needed to do in order to be successful in the postseason, and you know, I think throughout the district, the district prepared us well for the postseason, and the games that we've played in the regional, without a doubt, have been very competitive and brought us to the next level. We are postseason ready, and without a doubt, I think that, you know, we'll be able to continue to carry that on into this next step here.
You guys have put up quite a bit of offense lately in these playoffs. What's it going to take for you guys to keep that going and maybe get that started a little earlier?
Well, as far as our offense, you know, we've had the ability to drive the ball. We've had the ability to play a little bit of the small ball. You know, our approach has been better during the postseason, and you know, we've ended up getting more base hits and running the base path well. I mean, you know, offense is not just, you know, hitting in home runs. We've had that throughout the course of the season. A lot of extra base hits, a lot of home runs, and you know, we had 14 singles or 13 singles and 1 double in the last ball game, and we used our legs. And I think the girls are having a little faith in every aspect of offense, and not just power hitting, but they've learned how to use the small ball. And I think if we continue with the approach we've got, we'll be successful.